Hey, it's Tuesday, and you know what that means? It's time for Tuesday tours. Well, today we're going to do something a little bit different. Again, like last week. Last week we had Tyrone on with all of his winterizing tips. Well, this week we're going to show you around our house because since COVID, we've actually done an amazing remodel in our kitchen, and we wanted to show you kind of the working kitchen as it's a working kitchen. So check this out. This dude.
Oh, I'm the domestic goddess today.
This dude is making us some breakfast rolls. What are you making, honey?
I'm making hot ham and cheese party rolls.
All
Come
right.
over here, I'll show you what I'm doing.
Okay.
First, we're gonna go quick. You get crescent rolls.
Crescent rolls.
Roll it out, divide it into 4. Now, I'm using Boursin, garlic, and fine herbs.
Ooh,
But what
yummy.
You just spread a little bit of this. Not a lot of this, because it's pretty strong, the garlic, and we have some garlic butter we're putting on too. But you divide it into 4, a little bit of Boursin on there.
Let's see. Okay.
Ooh, and you get to make this with your leftover Christmas ham.
Thanksgiving ham.
Or Thanksgiving ham.
We're not at Christmas yet. Mm-hmm.
You should have a taste. This is yummy. So if you don't eat it all,
Oh, that was yummy.
you can chop it up. Then you just put a little bit on the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever leftovers you have, you can do turkey. And then I like a little bit of mozzarella.
How lucky am I, ladies? This dude, he cooks, he cleans, he remodels.
Yeah, I just finished the dishes and now we're making more. And then a little bit of cheddar. And then, so you have your ham, your Boursin, your ham, your cheddar. And then you just roll them up. So, like such. And then I'm going to show you what you do. This is amazing. Now, don't worry about your cheese getting all over, because we're gonna repurpose this cheese.
Repurpose the cheese.
If some ham falls out, eat it. Then you cut it.
Excellent.
You need a good kitchen knife.
Oh, hail. Show me that knife, honey.
You just cut them in half. Look at that.
It's always an adventure with Trent Nilsson. I never know what's going to happen on these Tuesday tours. There's always something extra that...
Gosh, I should have got a sharper knife, though.
Or maybe a bigger one.
Butter flavor, cooking spray. Put it in your pan.
All right. Oh, look. Look. This is my Christmas puppy with his sweater on while Trent is doing that. Is he cute? Yeah.
Okay, and then we're just stacking these in here, like such.
Yeah. Like as such.
I'm hurrying.
Do you like this kitchen better than our old kitchen?
Are you talking to me? Oh,
Yeah.
I think we about got divorced because of this kitchen.
Right now, where would you be standing in our old kitchen?
I would be...
No, I mean like right there. You would be in the oven.
No, there was big, huge... We had this much counter space in our last kitchen. Look at all the counter space now. And it's a tiny kitchen.
Look how beautiful that counter space is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a good granite guy if anybody needs some granite.
Yeah. So if you need to make your space more functional and beautiful,
Okay, I'm ready for you.
we'd love to consult you.
Get them in the pan.
Okay.
Just take your extra cheese. Oh, wait. Please hold.
This is where the repurposing came into play.
You need butter.
Oh, butter.
Melted butter.
Butter.
A little bit of garlic.
A little bit of garlic.
Use the minced.
Okay.
Put that in there.
We'll post this recipe after it's after it's done.
Darling.
Ooh, get in
Look
here.
at that. Those croissant rolls are already buttery, but this is just going to make it better.
More butter is better.
I concur. Now, the best part is...
Trent said to me, he said, no matter where we go, I like that we have butter, because we had like 6 cubes of butter up in the cabin.
You just take this cheese that fell out of them, put a little bit of cheese, put that back in there.
We are big butter fans. Okay.
Here you go. Throw it in the oven.
Oh, that's our puppy. Sometimes he gets a little too close.
And set your timer.
Okay. All right.
And then you just wait for them to be done.
Excellent. So it's about About 10 minutes? Is that how long?
Yep, 9 to 10 minutes. You
Great.
Just, whatever the directions, 375, 9 to 10 minutes.
Okay. I am going to go see if I can find Tyrone, because he said he was going to give us some tips, because Trent doesn't really do anything in the house as far as like upkeep or anything.
He said I don't do nothing. I just did something, Tyrone, and you're probably going to come down here and want to eat it.
Yeah, Tyrone will want to eat it. Okay, so first I'm going to show y'all my Christmas decorations, because Christmas has happened here. And then I'm going to go find Tyrone, because he's going to give you some painting advice. So that's that area. Yes, I love to decorate for the holidays. I love when it turns fall, because then I get to start decorating, and then I just continue. All the everyday decorations totally come down, and we totally decorate for Thanksgiving and for Halloween and yoga, because yoga is life. And there is my mantle. No. Oh, and look at this cute little guy. This is cute little gnome that I got from a friend. She was doing a fundraiser. It was great. So this year's theme is kind of a gnome theme. Got some little gnomes going on. And yeah, Christmas is here at the Joy Nielsen household. So thanks for letting me share that. It's kind of my gig, my thing. Oh, and then I don't know if you remember, but there was actually a wall there pre-COVID, and Trent got a little bored, so I had him knock it down. You can look at that video if you want. I'll post it on our YouTube channel. It was hilarious when he knocked it down. But we knocked that wall down, and I just recently put up our family sign. So it was awesome. And I heard this from a decorating show. It says it's not necessarily how much room you do have, it's how much room you can see. So we didn't actually gain a lot of space by knocking out this wall, but it looks way bigger because it's open and you can see more. So that's what that does. So, okay, now we're gonna go up and see if we can find Tyrone. Tyrone was working on the spare bedroom. All right, this is a spare bedroom, and it's needed a little bit of love. Oh, hi, Tyrone.
Well, hey there, Missy.
Hello, Tyrone.
Hey, well, you know it's going real good in here.
Oh, excellent.
What you doing?
Well, we're baking some stuff downstairs, so you can have some of that.
Oh, that smells good. I can smell it already.
Excellent. And what are you working on?
Oh, I'm just painting the spare bedroom because y'all got me sleeping in the shed.
Oh, okay.
You know, you said as soon as this is done, I can sleep in here.
Is it getting cold out in the shed?
Well, it was about 14 degrees last night, but I had the dog with me, so it was all right.
Oh, good. Good.
You know, I kept him warm.
I'm glad you're keeping him warm.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you're doing to the wall here.
Well, there were a lot of little pinholes in this here wall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if somebody used this as a big dartboard or what, but, you know, we had to get some putty.
Did you see my decorations downstairs? Yeah, I go a little crazy.
We had to get some putty and fill it in. Now, one good tip is, when you're filling in these holes, get up in here real close like. You can see the little pinhole right there. Don't put a big hunk of spackle on there. Just put it real thin like.
You look like you're going to lose your teeth, Tyrone.
Well, you know, ever since COVID, I can't go out and buy some more Afferdance.
No.
So, you got to give it a little sanding.
Okay.
See how quick that goes?
Oh, yeah, because you didn't make a big, huge
Now it's all
mound.
done.
All right.
If it was real big, I'd be sanding for a while, and there'd be a big old sand pile on the floor.
Sand pile. No, we don't
Not
want a
the
sand
kind
pile.
you want to play in and go to the beach with.
No? Okay.
So you gotta sand it.
Now, what kind of putty do you put in there?
I just use drywall putty.
Oh, drywall.
Some people buy the other stuff that's real expensive, but it takes a lot longer to sand.
Oh, so you can just use the drywall mud?
It's drywall mud. It's what's on there already.
Okay.
If it's good enough that it's already on there, why not put it on again?
All right, and then you still don't see the holes, just
No.
with. Okay.
Now, here's a pro tip.
Okay.
If you're filling holes, get a look at that wall. Look at all those holes.
I had a lot of holes.
Now, if we were to sand these, and we were just to paint it, you would still see all these spots.
Okay.
Because you put this putty on, you have to prime it. before you paint it.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, so
If I just bring in my paint and paint, when I look at it, I'm going to see different shades.
Okay.
Everywhere these little holes are.
so what about that paint that says that the primer is in it? Does that work?
Depending on your color, it will work.
Okay, so if I go to Home Depot and I get the more expensive primer plus paint,
go ahead and finish.
That should work for me.
Now, I didn't say it should.
Okay.
It might.
Okay.
I never trust it.
Okay.
I always put primer on.
Primer.
And then I put the paint. Now, cheap primer. You don't need to go buy, excuse me, I apologize, my teeth are falling out. You don't need to go buy those expensive primers.
Okay.
Look at what we got here.
Okay.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it either.
Oh, well, just tell me what it is.
Drywall primer.
Okay.
You'll pay a quarter of the cost. Exact same stuff.
And it says like PVA on it or something else, right?
PVA drywall primer.
Okay.
It's the stuff you put right on the drywall.
Okay.
It's the same stuff.
Now, do I have to do it really thick?
No.
Okay.
You just have to cover the whole room.
Okay.
Get it all the same color.
Will I still be able to see those little spots?
That's why you do it, so you can't.
Okay.
It's the stuff that's supposed to cover up the spots.
Okay.
Okay, but here's, I'm going to show you how to make a real straight line.
Okay.
Look at that line we have right there.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
You know, most people, they paint and they get run spots, and I'm going to show you how to make a line like that, but I lost my tape. I think my son has it.
Okay. This was amazing, an amazing pro
Hey, son,
tip.
you got my tape?
Oh.
Thanks. You can get back to your schoolwork.
It's online school. All right. So this was an amazing tip that actually, Tyrone, you didn't teach it to me. Trent actually taught it to me. So he must have taught you a few things because Trent taught me this pro tip.
Well, Trent don't tell you everything.
Oh, really?
You know, one day when...
Well, that's the sentence.
One day when he gets lost at sea
That's
and
the
he's not ever coming back, I'll tell you a few things about him.
Oh, that's the sentence of the day. Trent doesn't tell you everything.
All right. We just got this little thin tape here, so I'm going to put on quite a few layers.
Okay. Okay, so tell me exactly what you're
Number
doing.
one rule to a straight line, you got to have it masked.
Okay.
Because we're going to do the ceiling white, but we're going to do the walls dark gray.
Okay.
So
whenever I do it, I tape, I mask, I do a really good job of that, and it still bleeds through. It still bleeds under that tape.
You can buy that expensive painter's
I
tape.
do that. I do that.
It still bleeds through.
It still bleeds through. So how do I get the straight line and have it not?
Caulk. It's all about the caulk.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Control your caulk.
I'm trying to hold on to it. It's slippery and wily.
Okay.
Okay, this is just white caulk, but you got to make sure it's paintable.
Paint in 30 minutes.
Paint projects, right there. Zoom in on that one.
Paint projects.
Now, what you do,
Okay.
you just put yourself a little bit along, a little bead.
Oh, let me get in there.
Well, you better hurry.
Okay. There's
Little bead, and you take a finger. That's all you do. You just wipe that off on a rag.
Okay.
Okay, so you got your masking tape, your wall, your caulk.
Okay,
now,
do I let that dry?
Says here, you can paint in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Don't wait 30 minutes. If you wait 30 minutes, it's going to set up like Jello.
Jello.
And when you peel it, the whole thing come off.
Okay. No, you don't want to do that.
You want to paint it. Apologize, I need to put some of that on my teeth. You want to paint that right away.
Okay, so you're going to paint it while it's still wet.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to get some paint here.
Okay. This is our exterior paint, but we're just going to show you, we're not really painting the room this color. We just wanted to show you an awesome,
All right.
awesome.
You go ahead and you put your paint on.
Okay.
Now, I use a brush on the corners, a really nice fine brush, so don't peel it.
Oh, from the ceiling to the...
Yeah, but then you can use a roller on the walls.
Okay.
But you just put it on like that.
Okay.
And as soon as you do one line, you want to peel that tape off.
Oh, you don't want to wait till it dries.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Now watch how good a line we're going to have. Get up in here.
Okay. Oh. something amazingly satisfying with a perfect paint line. Oh, that is fabulous.
I smell something good and I hear an alarm going off.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. And we are going to go find Trent again and see if how those rolls turned out. So that was just a pro tip on how to do a paint line. And now, come back in here. Oh.
These are smelling good. I hope they're done.
Okay.
Ooh, I think they need like 1 more minute.
1 more minute. Yeah. All right. Well, tell us how the market's doing right now, because like the stock market and everything like that, that's kind of like all over the place. How about the real estate market?
Yeah, let me, one moment. I'm just going to move these to the top a little bit so they cook a little faster.
All right. Is the convection on?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I just put it on a broil.
Okay.
Just want to crisp up those tops.
Okay. So how's the real estate market right now?
Oh, it's still hot. It's super hot. Yeah, there's...
He was looking at houses for us this morning, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for homes for us to go through, and to be honest, it's hard to even find them. I mean, there's homes to go through, but there's not a lot on the market. So if you're wanting to sell, if you're thinking of selling, oh, right now is fantastic. The market's as hot as it has ever been.
And people are still looking? They still want to buy houses?
Yep, absolutely. People are still wanting to buy. Typically, it's not so much in the winter because you have the holidays and things and people don't want to move. But the nice thing about it is you don't have as many people looking. So if you're wanting to buy, you don't have as much competition. Like over the summer, every home we go look at, there's multiple offers. Right now, there's homes that have been on the market a couple weeks and there's no offers on them right now.
And people are still moving because people have to move for their jobs, for, you know, other reasons.
There's even some people thinking if this market doesn't slow down, it's a good time to buy because there are homes on the market with minimal competition.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean there's not, it's just not as much as in the summer.
Okay.
So you don't have to negotiate as hard. You might not have to up your contract price as much.
Might get the seller to pay for the closing costs.
Yeah, seller be more likely to pay for it because if you're selling right now, you need to get out and move. You don't want to wait. So sellers are a little anxious to get out of their homes that are up for sale right now anyway. Now,
tell me, when you put an offer on a house, how long does it usually take from the time you put the offer in until you actually close on the house?
Right now, the standard is 30 days to close on a house, but I've seen it happen in 2.5 weeks. 3 weeks at the most.
Could it be longer? So like maybe you don't want to move till the holidays are over. So like, could you possibly set it out to like?
Oh, we can write whatever you need to in the contract. In fact, we do have some people that it goes both ways. We have buyers that say we want to buy it, but we don't want to move in until January. So we'll just rent it back to you. For a month. And then we also have sellers saying, rent it back to us because once we sell, we have to find a home. So rent it back to us for 3 months until we find a home, and then you can move in. So everything's negotiable. You can put anything you want in a contract. And it's amazing. Both parties are usually willing to work with each other.
And that's what's awesome about using a realtor that knows what he's doing and has a lot of experience. Is he knows how to accommodate your situation. Woo! Those are looking pretty. All right, if you watched at the beginning, we were making breakfast rolls. Ooh, those look delicious. OMG. Yum. So good. So good, so good. And again, showcasing our beautiful kitchen that we were so... We totally did this remodel all this year during COVID since... our other stuff was going a little crazy.
Look at that.
Well, everyone was going crazy. If you haven't gone crazy this year, you're just lying to yourself.
Okay, I want to show you something. Check this out.
Okay. You're going to use that knife?
Just watch. This one will actually cut it without wrecking it. Look at that gooey center.
Oh.
Doesn't that look delicious?
All right, that looks delicious.
I think it's time to eat. Ooh, look at that. Look what you get to do when you're the chef.
Oh, we turned it around to me.
No, you
don't get to say. All right. Happy holidays from us. Thanks for joining us. And next week, we're going to have some special guests. So
Tyrone, food's ready.
So just join us next week when we have some more fun friends that we're going to visit.
Oh, yeah, next week will be good.
All right. Ta-ta for now.